So, first thing that I want to do today is go around and I want to ask everyone. I'm going to start with Shar. Give me three things that you are thankful for today since it's Thanksgiving.
Okay, first of all, I'm very thankful for having me here in Care Dynamics, Sean. I'm very thankful that I have a full-time job right now. Especially, it's very easy for me because it's working from home, and it's a big opportunity since I'm a mother, and being part of Care Dynamics brings me a great impact in my life, and
Awesome.
also for thankful for the family for family for giving me strength to do my daily tasks every day and to get some strength and for myself also for everything I'm very blessed to have great support system, not just like family but also you guys um have a great impact in my life before ending 2024. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And what about you?
Yeah, well, for me, three things. Well, I'm really grateful for and thankful for um, this year. I had my first baby back
Oh,
in May. Yeah,
Mhm.
so um, because I'm at 35, so I didn't know, I wasn't really expecting I was gonna have a baby. So yeah, I'm very thankful for that, and he's healthy and happy. And also, second, I'm happy for just small things that makes me happy. Really, just the
absolutely.
peace, the peace of mind. And third is, of course, I'm very thankful for you, Sean. I was really having um a hard time, getting a job then because
Oh,
I just gave birth then and came from maternity, and
mhm.
you offered me this amazing opportunity. So I am so thankful for that. And
Oh.
yes, you have no idea. So yeah, and yeah, that's the three I am very grateful
Oh,
for.
you guys are so wonderful. Care Dynamics is got a lot going on, um, particularly on the staffing side. That's why I haven't been here this week. Staffing is super, super busy, but it's super, super taxing. It's a lot of work. And I have hired and fired several recruiters from the Philippines, and I don't particularly remember how I found and I don't remember what the conversation was. I don't know if I don't remember, but some kind of way, an angel was presented. And same thing with Char. I knew that Anne was doing a lot of work, and I'm like, okay, it would be great if I created a role for a person to come in and support Anne and just get some of these roles posted because I know that it can be difficult to focus on the recruitment side if you have to do like the administrative stuff. I get it. I hate doing it myself, so I get it. So, as far as being thankful for the two of you, words cannot explain because I just don't have the bandwidth to run a full recruitment desk. I am a great recruiter. I know how to run a full desk, but I don't want to run a full desk. And you guys have allowed me to be able to free up the time necessary to keep all of my business units running. And I am immensely grateful and thankful today to have the two of you. And although that I hope and I know that we're going to grow. My goal is to have seven team members, and including myself, that will be eight. But the goal is to hire five more people. But what my hope is that you two remain around forever. For as long as Care Dynamics is around, I will have a place for
Mhm.
you at the table because at the end of the day, you two have been two of the most loyal, most dedicated, most I mean anything I need. I have never seen either of you. I'm about to cry because it's a lot goes into
Mm.
this. I have never seen um offshore recruiters be dedicated. And when I made the decision to hire offshore recruiters, I had never heard about it before. And everybody's like, "Oh, you can get people to work for less money, of course, than it would cost in the United States." But for me, it wasn't about that because I'm not here to get cheap labor and slave people. That's not what I'm about. But what I am about is getting people who work well and rewarding them for being great workers. So, both of you, when you came aboard, you had your amount that you were used to getting from previous employers. And I'm like, okay, not only can I match that, I can go a little bit above that. And my goal in 2025 is to be able to provide you with more because I do understand that there's a difference between my cost of living and how I live in the United States. I just want to be able to generate the revenue to provide life-changing resources to my team. Is giving you guys the opportunity to make the kind of money that you probably wouldn't be able to make anywhere else in the Philippines. And so, as long as you guys stick with me, I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that Care Dynamics, the recruitment business unit, stays open, stays productive, and stays with the revenue, of course, to be able to allow you guys to provide for your children and your families. So, I'm still on number one. I'm immensely grateful for you guys as team members at Care Dynamics, like on a personal level. I will not claim to know your business as far as what your home life is like and all those things because we've just been busy. But I hope going into the new year that you will begin to consider yourselves a part of a family at Care Dynamics and we will get to know one another more so on a professional level. For example, and I knew you had a kid, but I didn't know the gender. I didn't know it was a boy. I didn't know
Yeah.
when you had your boy. Shar, do you have a boy or a girl?
Mine is girl, and she is already 4 years old. She will be
Oh,
turning 5 on January 9.
oh, so she's a Capricorn like me. My birthday is December 31st.
Yeah, you're the same.
Oh,
December 31st. So that's cute. And then May, what is May? Do you have a Gemini? What, and
Gemini. Yeah,
Gemini,
Gemini.
yep. All right, now that's gonna be spicy. So, those types of things. I have two kids. I have a 20-year-old daughter, so she's grown, but she's still very much my baby, and she still is here with me. Um, so when I say I'm going to like Pilates or running errands, usually my days when I have time off is consisted of running around with my daughter, doing all the girly stuff she needs done. She had a challenging day at her job, so I told her for the weekend I'm gonna take her shopping. So I have the 20-year-old and then I have a 10-year-old son who I just love to pieces. He's just you
Mhm.
don't have favorite kids, but if I had to have a
Yeah.
favorite, my son is my favorite. I just love him. But it's more so learning to get to know each other, learning to exist outside of this work that we do, so that we all know what drives each other. So that's why I'm like, okay, today I want to do is Thanksgiving. I want to do like a personalized activity of going around and hearing what everybody is thankful for. So I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my kids and just my home life. And Anne said something so important. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. I went through a very tumultuous time um a few years ago in recent years. So I'm thankful for to be sitting here today in peace. Peace, peace,
Yes.
peace.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing. And I want that to be the resounding theme going into 2025, whatever is going on in the world, because I think there's going to be some crazy stuff going on here in the United States. But we're gonna have a peaceful time at Care Dynamics, and we already have a peaceful time, but we're also gonna have another P, which is productive, a productive time. And lastly, what am I thankful for? You know what? Peace. I'm the third thing is I'm thankful for the peace. I'm thankful for the dramas and traumas that I previously had going on in my life. They are not existent right now. Everything is amazing. So for that, I pray that we all go into 2025 with the energy that we came to the table with today. And that's it. Does anybody have anything else to add?
I remember, and every time you say you're going to your Pilates,
Yeah.
classes, I'm like, you know what? I want to have that kind of life where the balance. You work, you
Yes,
tend to your
yes.
kids, you still have your me time. Just that kind of lifestyle. It's like
And you
I
you
want
can.
that.
It's
Yeah.
it's so listen, I used to be a workaholic. I it's even this week I felt guilty because I've been going, my son has been at home on Christmas, I'm not Christmas, Thanksgiving break all week. And I've been gone. I've been gone to work, on the staffing side. But there was a time where what happened this week, that was every week of my life. I was always working and I made a lot of money. But dialing back, I make more now by prioritizing strategies that get a lot done in a shorter amount of time. So I'm glad you said that because I'm going to start implementing things in 2025. I've already been talking about
Mhm.
it and researching how to do it. I asked one of my friends, I'm like, in your business, how do you incorporate wellness, mental health wellness, physical wellness
Mhm.
into your teams? Like, what do you do? And she was saying that the job, they provide like wellness benefits and things. So, what I have to figure out is in the Philippines, what do you have that's similar to what we have? Because I would love to, for example, my Pilates class here, I'm able to invite people, like it's on an app. So if I send somebody my link, I can bring a friend, but you guys are not here because for my staffing team, I'm gonna have everybody come to one of the Pilates sessions. I've already talked to my Pilates this place, and I'm like, okay, I want to bring all the technicians from my team. I want to do a class with them. And it's things like that that we're able to do when we're all in person versus working remote. So, what I'm going to start doing, because lifestyle is really important to me. I've had a lot of sit down roles in my business. I sit down and I'm on the computer all day. So, thinking about investing in one of the standing desks where you could put a walking pad so that when we're on meetings and things, I can be standing up and walking around. But I want to incorporate wellness into Care Dynamics because Care Dynamics started as a healthcare based business. Our staffing is pharmacy, healthcare based. We are more so a healthcare based company. I am a healthcare provider. This year, we've done a lot of technological stuff that I love as I'm super impressed with the companies we are able to work for. But with that being said, I want to incorporate things into our day to day incentives for you guys to have mental health days and wellness days and those type of days. So aside from just having meetings about the work, we might just have a meeting one day that's about personal goal setting or something that I can help you two with on a level of something that I've already accomplished, whether it be financially or mentally or whatever, coaching to you guys in your lifestyle. and part of that is going to take me understanding I don't know what life is like in the Philippines, admittedly. So I want to learn more. So I might have you guys, we need to come and have a meeting and each of you present to me a recipe or something like a food
Mhm.
I like to cook. So give me a
Oh,
recipe and I'll
Yeah,
try
I
it and
love
we'll talk
cooking
about like
also.
those type of things. So and
okay.
then I'll do the same. We'll stay have maybe a recipe day and it'll be something healthy. But there's a lot of stuff. So all I can say is stick around. And yes, we are going to the moon. We're going to make placements. We're going to be extremely
Yeah.
successful, but we're
Yeah.
going to be balanced. We're going to be well. We're going to be happy. My personal mantra, I wake up every day and say thank God, and my mantra is happy, healthy, wealthy, free. Happy, healthy, wealthy, free. Freedom,
Oh, love
happiness,
that. I
wealth.
love it.
Yeah.
I just if every day happy health. If I lose sight of what's going on, I get frustrated. God, I'm so thankful to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and free. And when I say wealthy, it doesn't mean I'm a billionaire. No, I don't have all the money that I want at all, but it'll come. So when I say that I'm wealthy, it's an affirmation to what is not physically present, but it's present in my mind. And that's
Hmm.
another thing that I can teach you guys about something called manifestation is
Yep.
in order to get to where you want to be, you have to act and believe as though you're already there. So,
Hmm.
Anne, when you say, I want to go to Pilates and have, no, I'm going, you're going. You've gone. I'm so thankful that I went to Pilates today. It might be considered delusional because you didn't, but it's something that whatever you speak over your life will be good or bad. Good or bad. If you say you're having a bad day and you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm gonna have it,
Mhm.
you're gonna have a bad day. You're probably
True.
because you're calling that energy into your atmosphere. But if you wake up every day and say, you know what, I am so thankful, be thankful for, I don't care if it's the running water. I don't care if it's the sunshine, whatever it is you have going on, be thankful for it. You're not in a coffin 6 feet under. You're not in a hospital. You're not in a jail cell. So as long as you're not in those three places, you're good.
Are you
So
into
in
Neville Goddard?
yeah, girl, what? I'm sitting here looking, I'm looking at my Neville Goddard book, and
Oh
as
my God.
I'm literally, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you guys knew. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually a friend of mine introduced the like the books of Neville
Mm-hmm.
Goddard, and yeah, I've been practicing that, but it's sometimes
Yes.
like really
That's
tough,
literally, I sit with like, I have to have my Neville Goddard time or my manifestation time. And I have this journal, um, that every morning you got to write your affirmations. And so I write in my journal and I have it's called the Neville Goddard Deluxe Collection. And
Wow.
it's a copy of like all, it's like 14 different books in one. So
Mhm.
some of it is repetitive, but the chapters are super, super short. So yes, I am a huge Neville Goddard Law of Assumption person. Huge, huge, huge. So that's
That's
funny.
yeah, that's great
Yep.
to know. Yeah.
Yes. So that's I'm not I was raised in a Christian faith, but I don't identify as that. I
Same.
don't. So I'm more spiritual, enlightenment. I'm always open to learning. I love religion. I love spirituality. So I know exactly what we're gonna do. I have this site. Let me just show you. So I think the first thing we're gonna implement as a team is that let me think this over. I'm gonna give like some time, like at least 30 minutes per shift to be spent on this site, which is called Gaia. Hold on a second. I'll put the password and everything. Hold on. Because, okay, you say you want to do Pilates. I did not start going to Pilates physically until about 3 months ago. I would do Pilates at my house on YouTube with this lady called Jenna Collins. You could get it, you could do Pilates at home, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this website, I'm gonna have you guys, I'm gonna give you access to my membership or whatever, or maybe add a Care Dynamics profile. But when I tell you this site is my favorite. It has all kinds of amazing information. Like, I like the nutrition stuff, the meditation stuff, so much. So, that's what we're going to incorporate into our wellness plan is you guys for every I'm going to incentivize it. I haven't figured out how yet, but I won't make it a requirement because I don't want to add to the stress of the workload. But I'm going to incentivize spending time on these videos. I can send you a million recruitment training videos, but I want you to be able to spend time on yourselves as well, even outside of work. So, also, YouTube is my best friend. If you want to do Pilates, there's a lot of people on here doing it. I recommend Jenna Collins Wall Pilates. Listen, this lady is insane. Jenna Collins Fitness.
Whoa.
Listen,
Nice.
Yeah.
15 minutes will kill you. Like it's she's that intense. So literally when we go to Pilates, we have a couple of different it's a bunch of different types of Pilates. So sometimes I do something called Legree, which is let me show you, which is this kind of it's called a reformer. So Legree is super 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 intense. So you're doing this kind of Pilates where you're standing up. And then you have club Pilates style Pilates where you're laying down on the reformer. And then we have hot mat Pilates, which is kind of like wall Pilates, but you're in a room that's 99 degrees.
Wow.
So this is just traditional Pilates. And then you have hot mat Pilates, which is similar to what Jenna Collins does, except for you're under these heat lamps and you do a lot of sweating. And when I tell you it's not about weight loss, it's about mental health more so for me because I come in and I feel good. Like yesterday, I had to go to work, but I made sure to go to my hot mat Pilates class because it loosens up my muscles, it loosens up the joints. I had to stand for like 6 hours, stand on my feet 6 hours yesterday. So it just makes everything feel more fluid and feel more flexible. So, with Pilates or anything that you want to do, there are exercises that you can do right at your house or right out. Sometimes I go out in my backyard and I'll do some stuff on the mat. So, hmm, you guys are giving me ideas for some stuff that I want to, because I think I know what I'm going to get you guys for Christmas. Let's see. Um,
I
so
saw
tell
also
me.
my friend here
Yeah.
in the Philippines, Shawn. They've been doing
Mm-hmm.
also Pilates class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay.
bunch. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So
very
how
nice.
what do you think of it? Like you don't if you don't have to be into Pilates. Like whatever your fitness thing is, I want you to tap into it. So it could be running,
Yeah,
walking,
yeah.
but I'm gonna require, but not really require, not pressure you. But I'm going to encourage you. We're all gonna commit to a certain um lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing I do, I have this thing called a Fitbit. Have you heard of it?
Y- Yep.
Okay, so I got a Fitbit that we can do trackers. Shar, you say you have Pilates in your area. Do you
Mhm.
like do you guys have like gyms and stuff? Like educate me. Tell me.
Yeah,
I'll
we
start with
we do
Shar.
have
What do you
um
have?
we do have gym here in the Philippines, a bunch
Hmm.
of um areas here, and there are also free we have some running areas, so we do
Okay.
you just go to the places that we like and just run. And
Hmm.
we have this new watch. This smartwatch helps us a lot on how many meters our calorie
Yay.
burns. That
Okay.
Yeah, but there are also some paid